This summer, where should we go?
Yeah.
You choose where we go, don't you? That's what you do. I don't really choose where we go. I think we should go to Japan.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we should go to Japan. Kind of. I don't know if they're pro PAL or supporting PAL, and that's kind of a bit of my decision making sometimes nowadays. I'm not going to lie. NGL.
Well, I don't think majority of them are, but I don't know.
Well, it is in my decision making. But
I don't think that's a good idea for summer.
So there's Japan on the table.
Okay.
We could look at Dubai again.
No.
Guys, we're not Dubai fans. What it is, we went there too much. And that's not a flex or anything, so calm down, sit back down, right? It just so happened that our flights were connecting through Dubai, so it was just convenient. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was convenient, so we spent some time there. We ended up seeing Dubai quite a few times in kind of quick succession. However, it may have changed at this point, and so maybe it's an alright decision.
It's been 7 years since we've last been.
Yeah.
But
And Dubai
I
is
don't
very
really
fast
wanna-
developing, so...
Yeah, I don't think I want to go anyway this year.
I have not seen Italy. You have.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind seeing some of that. Like, I quite like ancient stuff, like Colosseums and stuff like that.
I know, but I had bad experience.
All right, okay.
And for summer, it'll just be too hot and too rammed. I don't know, and plus, like, I think, like, we want, like, beach, pool.
Well, you do, innit? So that's what I've got to settle for, because that's what, you know. But I'll take it, though.
I'll give you some ideas, some suggestions. We can do Spain.
Yeah, I like Spain. Yeah.
Yeah, we could,
Yeah.
We could go to a
history out
couple
there.
of places in Spain.
Yeah.
Like Valencia, Seville, Madrid,
Madrid.
Costa, or something. Like, we could hop a couple of places there, because we went to Barcelona last year and we had a good experience. We had a good time.
Yeah, I'd go Madrid.
Yeah, good food, good people, good weather,
Yeah.
beach, etc., and lots to see.
Next?
And next, I'm thinking, what about something like Bahrain?
Why are we thinking Bahrain? Is that where... Did somebody go there recently?
No.
Bahrain. I don't know.
A bit random, isn't it? But
Yeah. It could be cool.
looks all right.
Qatar was cool, I
Just
suppose.
like, if we did Bahrain, though, it'd be like something and Bahrain, not just Bahrain.
Okay.
So you know.
It could be good. I'm not going to rule it out.
I haven't got any more realistic ideas at the minute,
Okay.
but I'll get back to you.
Yeah. No, cool. Could be good to have a look around a little bit. Maybe some random place in Africa. Is that a bit wild?
I'd like to do Mauritius again, but I don't think this summer is the right time for it.
Yeah, I like Mauritius. In fact, I would like to go back to Mauritius, actually. Even
like
the
to
same
go-
hotel. I would like to go
Yeah.
to I'm at the same hotel.
I'm okay with that too.
It was quite well located and that.
I'd just like to go to Ila Surfs again.
Yeah.
Ila Surf.
Do you know when we went there to Mauritius, there was no storms, was there? There was no like thunder or lightning or anything, was there?
No. We went at like a really good time
Yeah.
in March, end of Feb.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was end of Feb.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Beginning of March.
I'm thinking Borneo again.
Yes, but it'll be mad humid,
Yeah.
mental.
I would
sticky.
actually like to play golf there because our hotel had that golf course, didn't it?
Yeah.
It'll probably like cost a bomb.
You'd be sweating buckets, mate.
I know. And I'm not even a golf player, guys, so just, you know what I mean?
Amateur.
Not even an amateur. I'd be like embarrassing. That's my level.
But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I think like there's other places, like there's more local places we could go to. Where's Oslo and
No way.
Copenhagen?
No way.
Yeah, they're not
I
far.
don't know. I don't want to.
I think there's nothing really there that we would like want to see, I suppose, is there?
I'm sure it's pretty, but I'd like to see that like on a cruise. You know, one of them hop on, hop off jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's on my list from a cruise.
Yeah,
You
fair
know, like
enough.
when we had our last cruise.
Yeah.
And we could just, it's like a 1 day job. That's one of those ones
China.
that I want to do. Well, I've just come back from Hong Kong in February, so I can't go that side again. Well, I could, but not for this summer.
China would
It's
be
too
cool.
hot. It's way too hot. I can't do it. You'll melt. I'll melt.
Did you know that China is mapped out like GTA? It's all mapped out like GTA, basically.
What do you mean?
So they've mapped out China using, I don't know how they've done it, right? They've either used drones and they've radared all of it, and basically like, do you know, you can drive through GTA
Yeah.
like in a computer game.
Yeah.
You can drive through like China.
All right.
I don't know if it's like if it's the entire country or just major cities,
Yeah.
but you can like drive through it. But then it goes further than that. Every traffic light
Yeah.
is like in that, let's call it a game, but it's more of like a program. Every traffic light is exactly what it's doing right now. Right? And then every plant pot on the street is like exact to within like 1.5 inches of error.
Wow.
But then forget that. You can then go through the walls to the insides of buildings. Yeah, and the insides of buildings are mapped out. Yeah, like the walls are here, the plumbing is here, the wall is this thick, this is what's inside the walls. So if there was a fire in one of the buildings, they can map to exactly that part of the building and understand what the fire's doing. And then, because they know where the camera feeds are, they can actually like link into one of the cameras and superimpose that over this game. So you're looking at this like virtual world, but then you're now seeing like real life cars going through or people walking down a corridor. Real people.
That's wild.
Yeah. That's proper like mind blowing. But it makes sense as well, because just think about the amount of hours that people put into like game development,
Yeah.
right? When they could literally map out a city, and that city in 10 years most likely is still going to have that same infrastructure there. There'll be parts of it that'll move and change or
Yeah.
whatever, but real massive parts of that will still be just as they are 10 years later.
Yeah.
So it's worth investing in and doing that, really.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. And so they can like plan for things, like they can plan for developments, building things, doing things. They can see how it's going to look the way before doing it. They can plan things perfectly. But anyway, just thought like,
I think you'd be mind blown if you stepped into China.
I
now.
think I would be as well. I think that for me though, to go to China, I would want to like immerse myself in it fully. Like I'd want to do my palm print for payments. I'd want to have it set up.
Yeah, you'd have to have it all set up first.
That's what I mean. And I'd want to have like my phone set up with like WeChat and all that, so I can actually do everything and use it all and live that way.
Your brain already melted when you stepped into a Hong Kong MTR.
Not really, did it? I forgot what happened, did it?
When you
Oh,
just saw like in the station, when you just saw like
that was
a
because of the
sea-
people. That's because
a
of all the
sea
people.
of people, heads, all heads.
That was a really surreal experience, that was. So I went to Hong Kong and it was very densely populated 'cause it was like Chinese New Year.
Yeah, it was.
So it was very densely populated. And then we got like a train from one part of Hong Kong to another. And yeah, it was just, I don't know if it was just because of how densely populated it was or just because like I didn't see like one familiar face. Like I didn't see one person that looked like me. And I had gone through like millions of people. And yeah, it was just something, I've never been through that before.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I need to see someone who looks like me every like 15th person. Or maybe it does.
Well, good luck.
Good luck in China.
Good luck in China.
Oh,
Good luck
God.
in anywhere in Asia. You could not see a brown person for a long time.
Wow.
You could go through a day in rural areas and not see a brown person or a black person or a white person.
I don't know. Well, it was just that one day, I think.
Yeah.
Just went a bit weird that one day.
I think like you'd be happy just seeing like Chongqing, for example.
Yeah, I think I was.
You'd probably just.
But do you know what? That's what makes sense. You know this whole mapping thing I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's how Chongqing makes sense to me.
Yeah, because of the layers, the levels,
Yeah,
and the buildings.
and that's all mapped out, layers,
Yeah.
levels, depths, all of it.
Yeah.
So when you say deliver that to my place right here, they can actually find it.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all really developed now out
Yeah.
there. You'd just be happy to bump into Speed right now, wouldn't you?
Well, Speed is apparently it's all over now, and it's all done. He's left, and we should actually discuss that. Like,